Hi, today we're going to do an unboxing of the Godox Ving V860N flash. It's brand new for Nikon and uses the Nikon ITTL system. Let's see what we got in the box. We have a manual, got the battery, which is a 2000 milliamp 11.1 volt 22 watt hour lithium ion rechargeable. We have a charger for that battery. We have a cable for the charger, manual for the charger, and it looks like it comes charged at about 50% already. If we open up this, very nice case, seems to be ripstop nylon, thin but adequate padding. Let's see, we have the flash unit itself, nice quality. Feels solid, doesn't feels a little plasticky, but feels very solid. You have your 90, and you have detents for 45, 60, 75 straight up. It will rotate, looks like 180 degrees either way. Let's put a battery in it and see how it does. Turning it on, it defaults to ITTL. Wow, that charged really quick with a zoom of 50 millimeter. And it's got a little battery meter showing that you've got a full battery. It fires. Inside the case, in its own little pocket, is a stand. Let's put all this other stuff aside for now and get on with some testing. Put this onto my D3200. I'm not going to lock it down because I'm not doing crazy stuff. Let's turn the camera on. And this is just using ITTL. And we get a underexposed shot. Looks like some at f8. Okay, as I'm changing my aperture on the camera, you can tell on the flash it's changing the aperture also. So if I open this up to a 1.4, we get a really nice exposure. One of the things many reviews do not have is a review of how the Ving V860N works with the Yongnuo transmitters, the YN-622N and the 622N TX. I'm going to put this aside for right now. I have a SB800 Nikon speed light that I'll be using for comparison in a moment. There are a couple ways you can use the Yongnuo setups. One is if you don't have a transmitter, These receivers, actually they're transceivers, are full duplex and communicate both ways. So I'm going to put one of them on my camera. I'm going to put the other one on the Ving. And whenever you're powering up with the Yongnuo transmitters, you have to go from the flash to the camera. So I'm going to power the flash on first. I'm going to power on the transceiver attached to the flash, power on the transceiver attached to the camera, and finally I'm going to turn the camera on. You'll see a brief flashing telling me that they are communicating. And I can hit the test button over here and you can see the flash fires. I am in aperture priority, and when I go to change my aperture on the camera, you can see that it is changing the ITTL aperture on the flash itself. So this is a full duplex. Let me take a shot here, and you can see that the flash fired. Works just great with the Ving. And now this is using two transceivers. You can also use it in a setup where you have an on-camera flash. So we'll set that up. Let's turn on that. Turn this transceiver back on. And if I were to fire this, this back on. Both of my flashes are reacting. So you can see the Nikon and the Yongnuo are both reacting to my aperture changes. If I were to take a shot here, both flashes fired. Oh, forgot about the stand. Stands are nice. Put that one on a stand. The second way to operate this, I'm going to turn the camera off, turn this transceiver off, remove the transceiver from the camera, turn it back on, and if I put the transmitter onto the camera, turn the transmitter on, turn the camera on, and both flashes are reacting to my changes just like as if the flash were on top of the camera. This is set to ITTL for both flashes. Both fire. This is set to group A, this is set to group B. I can change the mode. And turn both of them off. Notice neither one of them fired. Change flash A. Let's go with left and right on this. Changes full stops, up and down. You can change by third stops on power. We'll change this to 1/128th power. Take a shot. Works just fine. It's important that when you are using these flashes with the controller, setting the power through the controller, that you leave the flashes in ITTL because it is actually using the ITTL to tell this to power down. and it works for both flashes. So recap, the V860 seems to work just fine with the Yongnuo transmitters, and it works identically to having an SB800 connected to it.